Guys, this is going to be a rant. We're going to talk about Carson Wentz, pretty much. And just what's coming to the Eagles and just this trade in general. And how the main reason I think Carson Wentz does not want to be here. I know that nothing was said about Carson Wentz not wanting to be here. But it's perfectly clear. It's perfectly clear Wentz wanted this to shape up the way it was. He never batted down any of the rumors that were going on. The guy never said, tweeted out, or did anything on social media that would at least have some recognizable sense of Nick Sirianni getting hired as the new head coach. No, hey, Nick, welcome to the Eagles, blah, blah, blah. Not even nothing like that. That's what I don't get. Okay? Just from Carson's body language this year, just from ever since he was benched, it's just been a travesty. We could blame the front office and everyone. The blame goes all around, but at the end of the day, Carson could control Carson, and that is the problem I have with this player. This guy never took a challenge, was bothered by everything. You could tell he was bothered by every single thing that has happened. Some Eagles fans say, well, there's nothing official about Carson Wentz saying what he was saying and what he was thinking. It's showing you by his silence. It's showing you by this trade going down. Obviously, he was talked to. This trade didn't come out of thin air. He was talked to. There was conversations, definitely. I mean, you can't have a conversation without trading somebody. Okay? And Jalen Hurts is the QB. Jalen Hurts starting QB. And a lot of people disagree with it. Carson Wentz may go on to another team and be successful. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, if he doesn't want to be here, goodbye. And see you later. Because we have no time for a quarterback to just reminisce in his own self-pity of how he feels about the team and the organization and whatever it is. But what this really tells me, or told me pretty much as of right now, is that this guy has no backbone. This guy can't block anything out. You get paid $130-something million as a quarterback, as a franchise quarterback. When you get paid that much money, you block out that noise. You get paid that much because that's the type of player you are. Always looking over his shoulder, and you blame it on the Eagles. Okay, but it is what it is. But I'm telling you right now, he didn't take anything as a challenge. You bring up, you say the same thing about Aaron Rodgers when Aaron Rodgers was, they drafted a quarterback, and what did he? Did he crawl in a corner and say, "Oh, this isn't right. You shouldn't have done this"? I mean, did he do that? No. He said, okay, you draft a QB? All right. I'll show you what I'm made of. And look what he did this past year. Obviously losing in the playoffs. But like I said, because some of you Eagles fans are going to say, well, it's Howie, it's Lurie. At the end of the day, everyone has a share of blame. Everybody. But the one person that control his own stuff, control his own point of what he could do is Carson Wentz. And he did not make anything better at all. I don't know what he expects from his play that he did this year, from the way he played this year, was atrocious, embarrassing, not to mention just saying the same thing at every press conference every single week. I don't hate him as a person. I don't hate him as a player. Do I think there's some type of something inside him? Do I think he's got that it factor to him? I think he does. I think Carson has that it factor, but he hasn't shown it because, number one, he's been off the field more than he's been on the field. And when the 1 year we don't want this guy even hurt for a second, 1 year, he's healthy this year and can't do anything. And it's not just the playbook, and it's not just Doug, and it's not just the front office. It was the way Carson, his mechanics, like what was his problem? Obviously, everything has affected him. Obviously, mentally, he was just not mentally strong. just ridiculous. Okay? So you could tell me, oh, well, there's no official reports. He doesn't have to say anything. He never introduced his head coach or said, hey, Nick Sirianni, welcome to the Eagles, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. Never said anything possible like that. And you know what? The only video he puts out is congratulations to Rodney McLeod for Walter Payton Man of the Year award. I mean, are you kidding me for the nomination? Are you kidding me? It's time for us to just move on. And you know what? I'm not saying that Jalen Hurts is going to be like the next John Elway, okay? I'm not saying that. But all I'm saying is that Jalen Hurts is just showing that he's acting professional. He wants to. I mean, I don't even know at this point. Jalen Hurts is just doing everything he can. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He's doing charitable work. He's doing great things off the field. He's, Jalen Hurts on CBS on an interview. He said, hey, I'm going to do my part, and obviously he's welcoming the competition if they kept Carson Wentz. I know down the road, guys, look, I understand that Howie Roseman, Jeffrey Lurie are the big problem, but a person could control their own way of thinking, their own way of doing things. Like if I'm at my job and I'm not doing a good job, that's because I'm not doing a good job, and I'm being depressed, or I'm not feeling well, or I'm just like just a mess every single day. The only person that has control of that is the person that's feeling that way, and that's Carson Wentz. It's Carson Wentz. There's nothing else for me to say about it. There's not. Jalen Hurts is mentally prepared more than ever. You want to put their mentalities together on a pie chart? Jalen Hurts is way ahead of Carson Wentz mentally. Okay? And we're going to see what happens during this year. The Eagles are going to get a big, whatever they can get is what they're going to get. Fleece a team, whatever you got to do to get what you got to get, because the Eagles need picks. The Eagles need stars on this team. The Eagles need a lot of help. Brand new coaching staff. So, at the end of the day, this guy doesn't want to be here. When this guy goes somewhere else, I wish him luck. I'm not going to follow him around on Twitter and see what he's been doing. Obviously, if I run to a highlight, because obviously some Eagles fans are just going to put up highlights of Carson Wentz throwing a touchdown. Then obviously the media's going to say, oh, look what the Eagles did. They made the wrong move, blah, blah, blah. We have no choice but to let Carson go, because if he doesn't want to be here, you guys are going to have to accept the fact that he doesn't want to be here, okay? You can't force a player to be here, okay? He's got no trade clause. He can't pick where he wants to go like Deshaun Watson can, so he can't even pick his own team. Too bad. Too bad. This guy had every opportunity to get and I understand the weapons around Wentz. You can name every excuse. Do not make excuses for Carson Wentz for what he did last year and how his attitude was. Okay? When you say the same thing at a press conference every single week, and then you're on the field, okay, and you're seeing his body language while he's playing, and he just looks miserable, okay? You could say whatever you want. You could say, oh, they didn't call the right plays for him. The guy couldn't throw passes. The guy's missed wide open people. Don't even tell me. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. At the end of the day, who's in control? Ask yourself a question when you look in the mirror every day. Who's in control of your life? You. You're in control of what you do with your life. Whether you want to throw it away or be a success, that's up to you. But it's on you as a person inside. That's what it's all about. And that's why Carson Wentz's silence is just disrespect, not just towards the organization, but towards all Eagles fans that obviously Eagles fans that wear his jersey, Eagles fans that care a great deal about him, and does nothing and says nothing at all. There's no way. You can't force a player to stay when he doesn't want to be here. Carson does not want to be here. Obviously, Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman, okay? Jeffrey Lurie and Howie Roseman thought obviously when the season ended, they were going to keep Carson. The plan was to keep Carson Wentz. The plan was they thought they want to bring 2017 caliber MVP season Carson Wentz back to his normal self this year. And obviously, Carson did not say one thing at all. When you have a guy that doesn't congratulate your new head coach for being his new head coach, when you have a guy that puts out no video, I mean, there's nothing about the team, nothing about the fans. He didn't tweet about or write anything on social media, Instagram, nothing about the fans, about anything Philadelphia Eagle related. Never even said one thing. Just was quiet. He is just mentally done in Philadelphia. He can't handle the fan base. He can't handle the criticism, okay? He's just like, thinks everything's going to be given to him. And I'm not saying I'm 100% right on that, but I mean, what does he expect playing how many games bad during the season? How many games are going to be that bad? What type of team is going to keep a quarterback on the field for that long? That's why Jeffrey Lurie and Hire Roseman, they just confused me because that's what they did. And Doug actually was trying to do the right thing and say, hey, I need him off the field. I want to put my other guy on the field because he's not playing well. Like Carson needs to get benched for a game or two or something. See what Jalen Hurts could do. You drafted him in the second round. I mean, trust me, guys, about that second round pick. I'm not praising Jalen Hurts. All I'm saying is that guy's showing that he wants to be something. That guy is going out there off the field, on the field, and showing that, you know, he's a professional and he's going to take on anything in his way. Carson Wentz wants nothing in his way. He wants a free lane with nothing in the middle to block him. Free lane in the middle, just down the road with nothing. No interference, no nothing. Period. You can't do that in the NFL. Even if you're a starter in the NFL, doesn't matter what position, your job is on the line every single year. Just because you get a 5-year massive contract, it does not mean that you're locked in for 5 years. It doesn't mean that you could be a pure starter for those 5 years, okay? It doesn't matter. So if the Eagles want to trade him and they have no choice but to, if Carson said, hey, I don't want to get traded, but I feel like I have to move on, then get out of here, see you later, don't care anymore. Period. The logo is all I care about. The shield is all I care about. This team, if you can't play here, if you can't handle playing here, then go. Because we don't want you here. If that's the case. Carson doesn't want to be here. Period. Nothing should be given to nobody just because of who they are and what they are and how much money they do make with a contract. It's dumb. Okay? I don't want to see this next year, Carson, if he was on this team and do the same stuff he's been doing. But I've had enough. His silence has showed me more than ever. Just by this news coming out today about a big blockbuster trade. Yeah, he wanted out. He wanted out this whole time after the Cowboys game, from the time after the Cowboys game when he sat on that bench at Lincoln Financial Field with Zach Ertz. He knew it was coming. He knew what he was doing, and he knew what was going to happen. I'm not throwing words at him. Guys, you just have to believe it because that is the pure truth. This video is all truth. This isn't a lie. This isn't speculation. Just by what happened today in the news today, Carson does not want to be here. See ya later. That's all I got to say. That's it. See you guys later. Chase Quit Up, Fly Slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.